OIQ.
Got hang on a second. Alright, K1 OIQ. Are you there, Aho? K5S?
Yeah, good morning, Brian. I'm here. Still, again, sort of. How are you today?
Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Copy you pretty good there on the Alberta. Hang on just a minute, Aho. I'll be back to you in just a minute, Aho. Let me come out here with Ken. Ken says 28 degrees, going to 40. East northeast wind. I didn't get how much. It's really 12 miles. 80% humidity. 2990. What did we miss? 10 over? Thanks, Ken. 86 HNN. Big Oak, Florida, Big Oak, West, California. I think we got you there. You got the rest of it's on the Haynes. I think I doubled with Aho. Let's see if I can pick him up. Aho, are you there? K1 OIQ, are you there? Come ahead. K5S.
Yeah, I'm here. You copying okay? Over, K1 OIQ is here. Oh, I'm not too sure if I'm getting through, but I'll read the weather anyhow. In Tonopah, I have a thin overcast sky, 10 miles visibility. My current temperature is 6.4. Dew point is 3.4. Relative humidity 3.7. The wind is calm. Barometer is 29.70. No precipitation. My overnight low is 63. Yesterday's high was 100. And we're supposed to have a cooling trend again, so maybe it'll get a little bit lower today. We'll see. And the ground, of course, is dry. K1 OIQ, back to you.
Okay, here's what I got. I got a little behind you. Someone found you there. Yeah, dew point of 34. 2970 on your barometer. You had a low of 63. Yesterday you had a 100 for a 5. And you said it's dry. What did I miss, John? Go ahead.
Yeah, my current temperature is 6.4. And a thin overcast sky. I think you got the rest of it okay.
Okay, we got it. Overcast sky. And current temperature is 54 degrees. Okay. Sounds good. We're getting up to the summertime temperature, it sounds like. Anything else going there?
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for being there. K1 OIQ.
Copy there on the Utah. Earlier I was getting you on the Alberta, I think. I think we're W7 CPT. Come in. Papa Tango. Good morning to you, Jim. What you got from there? W7 CPT. Take 5 this.
Around us here. So air quality is a little high. UV is down low, 5. Barometric pressure 30.01, and falling. And the visibility is 10 miles. Chance of precipitation today is only 1%. And the wind is 2 miles per hour out of the west to southwest. 2 miles per hour, west-southwest, and we're supposed to be clear with sunny but some high overcast clouds. So that's the story here so far. Dew point of 22 degrees, dew point 22, humidity of 63%, and no precipitation in the rain gauge in the last 24 hours. K5DF with C7 Charlie Papa Tango, and I will be here for the Cracker Barrel this morning. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Doug.
Okay, Jim, great. Okay, Jim, great. Papa Tango. Papa Tango, direct also. About the same strength and direct as I was getting off to California there. Anyway, we managed to reach the bottom left again. We still got time for more check-in. Rocky Mountain RV Service Net. We're ready for more check-ins. Come now.
Delta with
Did I hear a Don? Paul's on there. I think I heard Don. Good morning, Paul. I see the Midnighter woke up with punching an entry there. What's going on? KP7 FGN. K5S. not copying Hall. WD9, DWD. Are you there, Don? Can't find you. All right. We got this. And, oh man, I'm screwed up here. I got you in another spot. We'll get you. WD9, DWD. Come ahead to your report. K5S. Yeah, hang on a minute.
WD9 DWD.
Okay, Don, great. WD9, DWD. I'm copying you on the Alberta SCR. Good shape. I can't really hear direct on those. Band's been kind of weird this morning. Well, it only reports 40 degrees for a low. Going to 70. We've got cloudy skies. Northeast wind 2 to 3. Visibility 10 miles. 29.8 on his barometer. Humidity 60%. Dew point 34. How's it do, Don? Over?
Sounds good. Sounds good, Vern. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little late getting up this morning, but at least I got you here, so Vern, I'll be riding along. This is WD9 DWD. Back to you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for your report. Well, it's just too warm. 70 degrees is too warm for Idaho, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for your report, Don. We're not feeling that longer. I'm going to back up one notch here to line 15. Maybe 7FGN. He said he got his transmitter working. Good morning, Paul. K5S.
Yeah, okay, Vern. Now, I just barely got things working right here. I couldn't get nothing to transmit this morning for some reason. Anyway, I dropped the mic on the floor, and I had a button, a slide button in the wrong position. Anyway, good morning all around. Anybody that can hear me, I'm about to lose you, Vern, on the direct receive. Anyway, it's, oh shoot, I forgot what I wrote down on the aim window. It's, oh, well, I had it typed in there. You must have erased it, Vern. Anyway, 35 is the low, 38 the current, and 67 is going to be the high for today. We're 48% humidity, and 1 to 2 miles an hour out of the west. The wind is very light this morning, and the 29.92, 29.92 for a barometer. So K5VS back in the saddle again. Things are going to be kind of normal next week, I think. KB7FGN.
Okay, Paul. You got them grandkids straightened out, or they got you straightened out, over?
easy to hear that.
Anyway, I'm counting you on the Alberta. It wasn't too good on the others. Not too good there. Call reports from Reagan, Wyoming. 85 to low going to 67. Wind is west 2 to 3 miles an hour. That's 2992 on your barometer. Anything else that I missed there, Paul Lord?
No, that should do it. That's about all I got. Got the Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie in there. I wonder if he can hear me. KB7 FGN. Anyway, that's all I got, Vern.
Okay. Well, let's go pick up Mark there. I wanted past him. They didn't come up right. I must have screwed up somehow. VA7 DLC. Good morning to you, Mark. Come ahead. K5S.
Hey, thank you very much there, Vern. Kilo 5 Victor Sierra. This is Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie up here in beautiful British Columbia, where it is 33 degrees. Let's see. Wait there. I got to preface that by saying the current conditions are 33 degrees and mainly clear. The high today will be 66 degrees and sunny. Barometric pressure is 30 inches and falling. The dew point is 26.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity is 77%. Wind is from the north at about 6 miles per hour. And my visibility is 15 miles. That's all I got there, Vern. I think you could probably hear me on Utah and maybe on Half Moon Bay. I think that's about, those are the places I seem to be coming in the best this morning. Anyway, I'll hand it back to you. Kilo 5 Victor Sierra, Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie.
Okay, very good. We got you, Mark. And you're right on the Utah FCR VA7 DLC. Report 33 degrees for a low, going to 66. 30.00 on his barometer. The dew point is 26. Humidity is 77%. And got a north wind at 6. Visibility is 15 miles. Like a nice day in beautiful Miramata. How do we do, Mark? Over.
Hey, Vern, you caught all of that. Good to hear your voice this morning. Hey, it is Friday today, so everybody have a great weekend. We'll try and check in again on Monday. 73 all, Kilo 5 Victor Sierra, Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie. You have a wonderful day, Vern.
Thanks, Mark. Great signal. Always coming in good here. This is K5S, Rocky Mountain RV Service Net. We're coming down to the end. I'll take one more check at it if you're just dying to get in here. Go ahead. Now, I guess if they died, they're already dead. Anyway, we're going to close her down and give it to Jim. This has been the Rocky Mountain Recreational Vehicle Service Net. Sponsored by the Amateur Radio Club for the Airstream Club International. It operates from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. at the Mountain High, Monday through Friday, at 7185.5 kilohertz. Take your own check-ins and relays. This is Vern, K5S net control for the Rocky Mountain Net on Fridays. It's 73. Turn this frequency over to normal use. We'll let you have it, Jim. 77 CPT, K5S. 73, guys. Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Vern. Thanks, Doug. You guys have a great weekend this weekend, and we'll catch everybody hopefully again on Monday. Take care, my friend. This is Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango. About 185 kilohertz. That means out here 7 days a week on the same frequency. And during the week, Monday through Friday, we follow the RV service net. On the weekends, we try to come out about a half an hour early provided Ken or somebody or I didn't get up in time to do it. At any rate, we'll try again tomorrow, that's for sure. So far on the list this morning, we've got N3KLW, Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie, WD9 DWD, KD6, Uniform Mike Charlie, and KK6 RPX. Good morning, Jonathan. Say hi to Real. And we've got Paul, KB7F GN, all on the list this morning. Welcome back, Paul. Glad you made her back home from Lander. And those grandkids didn't wear you out too bad. This is Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango. Any other check-in? Oh, we picked up Ken, KD6HNN. Good morning, Ken. And anybody else out there looking to get checked in to the Cracker Barrel, come now.
N3KLW.
Anybody out there looking to get checked in? Bob, I already got you on the list, Roger.
Yeah, N3KLW. Yeah, I don't have the amp on at the moment, but we'll get her going.
Roger, and we got Alpha Bravo 9, Goofy Yankee, Wild Bill, we got you down. Who else is out there looking to get checked in? Check-ins for the Cracker Barrel Net here this morning on 7.185.5 kilohertz. As in every morning, come and get your call on the list today. Let's see, Jonathan, KK6 RPX, if you're up and by the radio, why don't you put out a couple calls there?
Check one. Check one. Testing 1, 2, 3.
RPX calling. Yeah, got you a bagel there, Jim. I'm over in Little River with the low slung dipole, but there you have it.
Jonathan, and yeah, you can't be shy around this group. This doesn't go over very well. We'll bring you in the crowd whether you want to or not, kicking and dragging. This is Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango one more time. Anybody else out there looking to get checked in, come now. Nothing else heard. Any relays? I'm still not coming up on Utah, but I'm good on Half Moon Bay. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get started around. And N3KLW, I hope you got that thing up and running because you're first. When you're done, pass it over to Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie. Delta Lima Charlie, pick up WD9 DWD, and then let him know he passes it to Don the Elder, KD6 UMC. UMC to KK6 RPX. RPX to KD6HNN, HNN to Alpha Bravo 9, Goofy Yankee, and Goofy Yankee to KB7FGN. Unless we get a couple others in there, then we'll pick them up. But for now, that's the list. N3KLW, take it away.
Okay. Well, good morning, Jim, and all on the net. We got below 70 degrees so far. We're going to 92 today. Looks like a nice day, partly cloudy. But boy, it's Friday already. Time flies. And doctor's appointment. We must be getting younger. Anyway, looks like a good crowd. Hey, Jonathan, I heard you fairly well here in Sun City. So, anyway, we won't make it long here, but good morning to all, and hope everybody has a great weekend. N3KLW, passing it over to you, Mark, VA7DLC.
Thank you very much there, Bob. N3KLW, this is Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie. Hey, Bob, I had a great copy on you on Half Moon Bay and on Utah, but not too much direct so far this morning. Ben must be a little bit wonky. Anyway, this is Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie up here in beautiful British Columbia, where it is 33 degrees. It's going to go up to 66 today. It's going to be sunny all day long. Looking forward to that. Sunspot number this morning is 79. That's down 24 from the last report. Solar flux index dipping down to double digits from triple digits. It's 98. That's down 10 from our last look at the numbers. Let's see here. I gotta find out where I put everything. I've rearranged all my screens. There we go. The alpha index is 7. Planetary K is 2. Band conditions on 40 meters. Seems to be a little bit long yet. I'm not too sure. It's hard to place it. I'm going to say it's okay. It could be better, but I think that'll improve as the gray line keeps marching across our area here. Anyway, there are, let's see here. Oh, yes, the geomagnetic field is quiet. Mother Nature's signal noise level is S1 to S2. There are no Earth-directed coronal mass ejections currently in the forecast. Slightly elevated solar winds are expected to increase with the onset of a faster stream from a coronal hole later today. Elevated to strong solar winds are expected to persist tomorrow and steady decline Sunday and Monday, with winds returning to slightly elevated levels after that. So anyway, there's your solar report. I'm going to give it over to Don, WD9DWD, and Don, you're going to give it over to Don Senior when you're done. Okay, I'll give it over to you, Don. Take it away.
Thank you, Mark. VA7DLC WD9DWD. Well, I don't know. 40 meters for me is trashy. I haven't even got a whisper on Jim. And a little bit ago, when Jonathan was calling for more check-ins, he was very, very light to me, direct. And so was Bob. Bob was hard to copy, direct. Probably in the neighborhood of an S3 to S4. And Mark, I'm copying you, but you're only about a 5. It's got to get a lot better. But I am hearing people, so I guess that's what counts, right? But I just got a lot of noise today that I don't usually have, because I'm usually pretty quiet on 40 meters. But anyway, it could be something locally. I don't know what it is for sure, but there's just a lot of noise on my... let's see here. We started out this morning at 40 degrees, but the sun is... peaking. I say that because it's up, but we also have cloudy skies. But I did poke my head out a little bit ago, and the sun is just on the mountain. I can feel the heat on my face. When I can feel the heat on my face, I know that sun is shining brightly. So it will warm up. We're supposed to hit 70 degrees today. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Got a couple grandkids spent the night with us. I think they are going to Rexburg, Idaho with me and my wife this morning. We're headed up there. You've heard me talk about before this cowboy poetry, and Western music stuff. She does that poetry, and there's a gathering in Rexburg, Idaho this afternoon, and all day tomorrow. We're headed up there for that. So anyway, so me and my granddaughter took a ride on the side-by-side last night. I breathed in too much dust. And consequently, I spent the night half congested and plugged up, and I slept in a long time this morning, trying to get going here. But okay, I'm just going to pass it on over to KD6 UMC Don the Elder. You're up. Let's see if conditions are changing much. WD9 DWD.
That was a friend of mine that can roll his R's tremendously. I like to play it occasionally. Let's see what I'm doing. My computer's gone kablooey and I don't know how to fix it to get the WebSDR, any KFS or whatever. I ordered a drone yesterday, and a little small, cheap one, about $98. So if I screw up, no big deal if I lose it. What I'm going to do is hook a fishing line, a 2-pound test monofilament, and go out to a small lake near us, and take the fishing line and put it way out there, maybe 1,000 feet or something like that. Have a little hook, and I'll do a certain maneuver and drop the fishing line off the hook, and see if I can catch fish that way. This doesn't happen to my fly fishing club because I'm a long distance fly caster, and on a good day I go out about 100 feet, but I haven't had many good days lately, so that's going to become a problem. But I think this drone will handle my distance casting. What I like to do is go up to this one lake in Green Lake up in Utah, and go do it there. But I don't know, I enjoy casting so much that I'll keep it back. All right, let me see. Let me put my glasses on and see who's next. RPX, it's your turn.
All right, thank you both Don and Jim for that handoff. Absolutely no. Conditions aren't good in that direction, but overall they don't seem too terrible. Well, let's see, as I mentioned earlier, there are some really, really great pictures of the Apollo 11 landing site taken by Artemis 2 as they went by the other day. The LEM, the landing stage, is so beautifully, perfectly visible, and you can even see Old Glory up there, and you can see like the stripe in the flag. It's really, really something else. The best pictures I have ever seen of the Apollo 11 landing site. So take that, any flat earthers out there. It's a thing of beauty. You know, it's kind of funny. I guess I don't have much appreciation of fine art. I mean, I do. I can see the amazing skill, but it doesn't evoke much in me, fine art. But a picture of the LEM on the moon, boy, that gets me right in the feels. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, other than that, I put together my first battery pack that I've been talking about for the telescope and Starlink, and wah, wah, wah. I don't know if the BMS is defective or if I hooked it up incorrectly, which I don't think, but it is not working correctly. Fortunately, the cells seem healthy, and I'll have to tinker around with it. I do have a spare BMS. So I'll have swap that in there and see if hopefully that makes it go. But anyway, so not a successful first foray into building 4S2P battery bank. So we'll get it in the end, though. So with that, I'm going to roll it on over to KD6HNN. Over to you, Ken, KK6RPX.
my turn. Good morning, Jim. W7CPT, 86HNN. Yeah, well, we got a little bit of rain overnight, and things are going along good here. I'm not going to hold it long. I just want to say good morning. Well, to 89 GY, your turn, if you can hear me.
Oh, yeah, Ken. I can hear you. I was beginning to wonder if I was going to hear you or not, but I heard you. This is AB9 Goofy Yankee here. Oh, I'm just kind of, today's going to be up there again. It's going to be up 62 or 64, something like that. I'd have to read my stuff here, but last good day for at least a week. Oh, well, can't have them all good up here. I'll be glad whenever summertime gets here where we got some decent warm weather. I don't know. My stupid robot lawnmower. I had it all fixed. It run great in the garage. All right, I'll just put it out there in its shed. It's got its own shed that it's in. And then when I get ready, I'll program it. Last night I went out to program it. Now I'll be darned if that thing didn't break down again. It's throwing me a code. I didn't write down the code. I'll go out today and get the code off of it and see what I can do to fix it. I said, man, I've been using an auto mower here for 8 years and love that thing. But boy, has the technology changed. I says, well, maybe it's time to get a new one. I think I'll wait till I move to Florida to get it. But, man, has the technology changed. Woo! Compared to what it was when I bought this one 8 years ago. This mower does not owe me a thing. I've had it for so many years, it does not owe me nothing. Because only thing it did was just take a little bit of electricity and some cheapy razor blades to put underneath to cut the grass. Wow. Oh, I guess I'll dig up the code and see if I can fix it. If not, I got a riding lawnmower around here to mow the yard with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bid a 7.3. Let's see, I'm going to go to bed. KA7PWN, this is AB9GY. Catch you guys on the early bird. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Bill. 733, my friend. I hope you get that mower fixed. Boy, that could be a pain that you know where. That is for sure. Yeah, especially, electronics just completely confuse me. I can read the symbols as long as I get the book out and see what a diode is. Well, they got another type of diodes, the resistor and that, but can't read the codes on them. Supposed to do all that when you first got your tickets, I think when I got my novice license, they were supposed to read some of the codes. I can't remember now. But then we had 5 words a minute, and to get my channel, of course, I had to go to, 13 words a minute. Then I forgot all that. Now I just want something where I can choose Mike and see what I'm going to do there. I think I forgot to identify this kilo off the Papa Whiskey November. It's 50 degrees here in Clackamas, Oregon. Pretty nice morning, a little cloudy. They're expecting some raindrops today. I got part of my lawn mowed yesterday and put the rake back on there and redid the box thing and then gathered it all up. And most lawns along there, I got to throw it on gas. And I got my pickup in to see the brakes done. We haven't done them yet. Hope to get it back today because I got my gas cans in it. So anyway, other than that, I don't think we'll probably finish mowing that lawn today if we get my truck back. I sure hope I do. That's what I'm feeling with the lawnmower. I hope to get my truck back. Anyway, it looks like don't see any new adventures on there. Maybe sure know this. Let's see, KF7 FGN there. Hey there, Uncle Paul, can you hear me? This is Kilo Alpha 7, Papa Whiskey November.
I hear you, Ben. Not very well direct, but I hear you better on Utah. not doing very well this morning. The band conditions really suck. I didn't pay any attention to what the numbers were, but Jim put them at the bottom of the page. Anyway, I'm done with a 12-hour shift running back and forth to Lander for at least, well, as far as I know. Mama stayed home today with the little one. She got one more day to stay out of school and daycare. And then next Monday, she'll have the weekend to get better yet. Anyway, she'll be able to go back to daycare and preschool on Monday with her sister, the twin. So anyway, it's been an entertaining week, I'll tell you that much. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 12-hour shift, 6:30 in the morning till 6 or 6:30 at night getting back home. Anyway, that's all right. It's the best job I ever got identified for or elected for. I love it. So anyway, I'll be now I won't be one and done. I'll kick it back over to Jim. It's about almost time to start the 7-3 round, but not quite. W7CPT, only hearing you on Half Moon Bay. Jim, go ahead.
Roger, Paul, and that's the only place I'm really hearing you, too. I got your light voice peaks. I can tell it's you direct, but you're real super light on Utah, and but good on KFS. And I didn't try Lamont, but at any rate. And did you say you were going to be one and done?
No, I'll be here till the end.
Okay, that's wasn't quite sure what I heard there. Anyway, thanks, Paul, and thanks for being out there and helping. And glad you had a good time with the grands over there, even if they were a little on the sick side. Anyway, this is Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango, and this is the Cracker Barrel Net. If you're out there looking to get checked in, we're looking for you. We're 22 minutes after the hour. We got time for a couple of check-ins, so come with your call. Check-ins for the Cracker Barrel Net. If you're out there looking to get checked in, we're still looking for you. Come with your call. Well, I'm still super light on northern Utah. So at any rate, let's see. Jonathan, try one more time just to be sure we got the bases covered. KK6 RPX, a couple of calls. You dropped down from the check-in calls down, let's see, to an S5, 5 plus, and then now you were about an S3 plus, but still Q5 on the audio. I could still hear you just fine. At any rate, yep, the band's not treating us well this morning after being spoiled yesterday. That's kind of hard to take. Aye. Anyway, one more time. Anybody else want to get checked in before we start it back around? Come with your call. November 7, Tango Sierra, Quebec, in and out. Joe, if you can hear me, have a great day, my friend. Roger, Roger. Well, you're welcome. You're up there a little ways. You're about S7 direct this morning, so, and Q5 copy. Thanks, Joe. Anybody else want to get checked in? We're going to get it started back around. Come with your call. Nothing else heard. Any relays? Okay, well, we'll get started back around. We're not in a great big hurry, but watch the clock because we will be in the 7-3 zone here shortly. So with that, and 3 KLW. When you're done, pass it back up to Mark. Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie. Delta Lima Charlie to WD9 DWD. DWD to KD6 UMC. UMC to KK6 RPX. RPX to KD6 HNN. HNN to Kilo Alpha 7 Papa Whiskey November. And Papa Whiskey November to KB7 FGN. So with that, good morning again, Bob. Take it away.
I think it's my turn. I can tell you're in there, Jim, but I pretty much lost you. Conditions have got worse. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good Friday and have a good weekend. I'll check in on the early bird net. I'll say 73 and send it over to Mark, VA7DLC. 73.
Oh, thank you very much there, Bob. N3KLW, this is Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie. Hey, I had a little bit of you direct there, Bob, that last time. First time I didn't hear you at all. Yeah, I got to reassess my opinion of 40 meters, and definitely it sucks. I thought it would improve as the sun popped up a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I don't really see anything in any of the solar forecasts that would account for that. Maybe this is going to be the new normal. Who knows? Probably something going on, though. Anyway, that's all I've got for now. Short list. Maybe I'll stick around and say a quick 73 if we have a 73 round. Anyway, I'm going to send it over to Don. Maybe you can hear me by now. Don, WD9 DWD from Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie.
Thank you, Mark. VA7 DLC WD9 DWD. Just about completely lost you there, Mark. I barely could tell you was even there. But on the other hand, Bob, you was a solid 10 over S9 that time, whereas before you was way down. So who knows? The bed is really wonky. Let's put it that way. I haven't got anything else. I'm just going to go ahead and say 73. Very few copies on that last round. At least I know there was 3 or 4 I did copy, but there were several I could not copy at all. So I'm just going to pass it on. I'll say 73. Who gets it? I forget. Oh, Don, UMC. Take it away from DWD.
But you were in there, and excuse me, I too will add my 7-3s, and I will roll it on down to KD6 HNN. Over to you again there, Ken. KK6 RPX.
Nothing heard. Kilo Alpha 7, Papa Whiskey November. 7-3, Ben.
Maybe 9
7-3, Ben.
Yeah, I'll pick her up here. Kilo Alpha 7, Papa Whiskey November with. Hang on a minute. Boy, it might happen all the time. Thank you, Jim. W7CBT, K7CWN. 7-3s, everybody. Take it away, Jim.
Well,
KB7FGN 73.
I lost everybody on the Utah and or KFS. I about lost everybody altogether. So anyway, without further ado, I'll wish everybody 7-3 and send it back to Jim, W7CPT, KB7FGN. Thanks, Jim.
Roger, roger. Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie, take a 7-3.
I will do that, Jim. 73 for now, everybody. Hey, Paul, I actually caught you direct on that last round. Probably one of the first voices I heard. Anyway, 73 and back to you, Jim. W7CPT. Take her home.
Roger, roger. And 7-3 to the Cracker Barrel. And we're going to turn it over to Steve, Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor. I don't know if he can hear me, but John, you might have to yell at him.
Over to you, Steve.
Let's just get right into it. Arizona, British Columbia, come now with your phone sign.
Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie.
Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie. November 3, Kilo Lima Whiskey.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Sierra. Okay, thank you. Delta Lima Charlie, Kilo Lima Whiskey, and Romeo Sierra Romeo. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll come up a little bit on the web SDR and we can make it work. We can always use relays too. Any other check-ins? Arizona, British Columbia, come now. Okay, California, Idaho. California, Idaho, come now.
Whiskey Alpha, November Echo Alpha.
Kilo. That's right. All right, thank you. That's our Cold Duck. November Golf Charlie. November Papa Mike. November Echo Alpha. Uniform Mike Charlie. Golf Bravo Whiskey and Romeo Papa X-Ray, all checked in. Any other check-ins? California, Idaho, come now. All right, Montana, Nevada, Wyoming. Come now with your call sign.
Whiskey 7, Charlie, Papa Tango. And I got a relay.
Go relay.
Yeah, November 7, Tango Sierra Quebec. He doubled with you there as you're going to Montana.
All right, Joe, you're checked in. Wyoming, come now with your call sign.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Foxtrot Alpha.
All right, Fox Alpha, you're checked in. Montana, Nevada, Wyoming, come now. John, are you out there? Golf Mike? How about Phil? Whiskey Echo. All right, Phil, you're checked in. You're checked in, Phil. And Golf Mike, John, are you checking in? Okay, I'm going to put him down here. He's usually here. Let me read this. Jim, would you put out if you don't mind, would you put out a call from Montana, Nevada, Wyoming, and I'll listen on the web SDR.
Roger, Roger, can you? This is W7CPT Relay 4, Kilo Echo 7 Romeo Tango.
Bob, are you hearing me?
We are looking for Montana or Nevada.
Yeah, I can hear you, Steve.
Nevada check-in.
Okay, would you put out a call, please, from Montana, Nevada, Wyoming, and I'll copy them down.
Check-ins from Montana, Nevada, and Wyoming. Give us your call sign. November 6th, Yankee Delta Papa.
All right, Bob, here's who I have. Fox Alpha, Whiskey Echo, Golf Mike, and Yankee Delta Papa checked in. Could you repeat that, please, Bob? It's Fox Alpha, Whiskey Echo, Golf Mike, and Yankee Delta Papa. Over to you, Bob.
Yeah, I'm losing you that time, Steve. I'm not hearing everything there.
John, do you copy me? Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo? Got them all, Steve. Please identify yourself. How about you, Rick? Did you copy November Papa Mike? Okay, we're talking over top of each other, we got Rick on November Papa Mike. Do you copy? Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo. Do you copy, John?
Oh, that's affirmative, Steve. Very, very weak on YouTube, the SDR and direct.
Okay, well, we do the best we can here. Oregon or Utah, come now.
Mike 7, Delta Echo Charlie.
K9 Charlie Zulu India.
All right, got Delta Echo Charlie, Papa Whiskey November, and Charlie Zulu India. Any other check-ins, Oregon or Utah? Come now.
Kilo 7, Uniform Zulu Lima.
State of Washington, come now.
Relay. Alpha 7 Echo Romeo, and there's a relay in there. I think it was Delta Romeo Tango.
Okay, Delta Romeo Tango. Wait, he's over in Arizona. All right, Delta Romeo Tango. He's checked in. We're Oregon and Utah. I have Delta Echo Charlie, Papa Whiskey November, and Charlie Zulu India. Any other check-ins, Oregon and Utah? Come now. Okay, State of Washington.
Relay.
Come now.
Relay.
Go relay.
Yeah, Leon's on there.
Okay, Leon, you're checked in. UZL, you're checked in. Kilo Romeo Tango, Curtis, you're checked in. John, you're checked in. Echo Romeo. How about Papa Lima? Bill, are you checking in? Okay, how about Henry? Zulu Kilo India, are you checking in? Guys, I don't know. John, you want to take a nap today? Because it's not working for me.
Okay, Steve, I think you asked me to make a relay call. This is Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo relay for the early bird net. Any check-ins from Washington State? Come now.
Kilo Steve, RTV, did you copy Echo Romeo? Papa Lima checked in. Any other check in for Washington? Come now. Charlie Papa Tango, do you copy, Jim?
Yeah, I've got you pretty good, Steve. Everybody's in and out from each other. We got kind of a Swiss cheese thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hear somebody and then nobody. And, maybe John wants to run it again today because nobody copies me at all. Would you pass it?
I can do that, but I don't. It's going to be the same with him. It's just kind of a Swiss cheese effect with the propagation. Alpha
Okay.
Golf 7 Echo Romeo, W7CPG copy.
Whiskey 6, Bravo Whiskey Sierra.
Okay, Al, you're checked in. I got you. Bravo Whiskey Sierra. Bravo Whiskey Sierra at QSL. Oh, good. Somebody hears me. All right, let's go with what we have. Jim, I may need your help for relays, but we'll go with what we have. QSL?
QSL.
Okay, first up, Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie. Over to you, Mark.
Hey, thank you very much there, Steve. Kilo Echo 7, Tango Victor. This is Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie, up here in beautiful British Columbia, where it is 33 degrees, still up 56 today, and the sunshine is all day long. Steve, I got a service copy on you on the Lamont Web SDR. You are just starting to come up now on these people are going to be able to hear you pretty soon. But I have nothing on you direct, almost nobody direct on getting everybody on one web SDR or another. So ladies and gentlemen, if anybody has a spare computer or screen, you can go to bbc.com. Actually see the conditions on 3 different web SDRs and on my local station on that channel. I'm just doing a little experiment with YouTube. Nothing is going to be up there for the week. I'll be playing with it for the next couple of weeks. And once the net is done, I will leave that thing posted up there on YouTube for a couple of days. Anyway, nothing to really report there, Steve. I got no big plans for Friday. Hang in there, Steve. I think you're going to start coming up a little bit. Anyway, I'll give it back to you. Kilo Echo 7 Romeo, Tango Victor, Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie.
All right, Mark, thank you. Thanks for hanging in there. That's fine direct. So, next up, November 3, Kilo Lima Whiskey. Over to you, Bob.
Hey, good morning, Steve. You're back up again.
Then they're back again. Anyway, we've got 70 degrees, very pleasant morning, going to 92 today, low humidity. Looks like a good weekend, getting slightly cooler. So, anyway, but yeah, conditions are quite strange. I think some signals might be coming up. California was pretty good. But anyway, I will be one and done. I'll say 73. I'm going to listen a few minutes. I got to get going once again. So, yeah, it's rough, Steve. Thanks for all that you do. It can be tough at times. I'm aware of that. M3KLW, back to you, Steve. Net control.
All right, thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Whiskey Zero, Romeo, Sierra Romeo. Good morning, Mike.
KE7RTV, W0RSR. Don't hear you very well this morning, Steve. A little bit better in the radio, actually, than in the SDR. But things may pick up as they go through the morning. I can copy just fine as long as there's no QRM or anything like that. But there's a little bit of QSB, so that makes it a little harder. Clear sunny sky. Well, now we have a few clouds out there, but it's going to be a nice day. Temperature about 90-some degrees. So we'll stick around for the 7-3 round. KE7RTV, W0RSR.
All right, thanks very much, Mike, for sticking around. I appreciate that. Next up, Kilo 7 Delta Romeo.
Golf Whiskey Hotel 7, Cold Duck. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Steve. Rest of the early birders, WA7 Cold Duck. Waiting for it to rain, but it doesn't look like it yet. I'm hoping it, well, I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow. It'll rain on our parade. Okay, well, been working with some people and been playing around with the old S unit. And I know we all use it, and I knew a little bit about it, but I even knew more. I always wondered, you know, why is S9 what it is? Why does it go to
S1 to S9 and 10 over, 20 over, et cetera, et cetera? Well, in S9, I knew it was minus 73 dBm, and I'm wondering, 73 ham, there must be some connection there, but there really isn't. It turns out that back in the 1930s, they determined that S9 was going to be 50 microvolts at the antenna, and there was some discussion or problems because there was different impedances. It finally was settled on 50 ohms at your antenna. So 50 microvolts is S9. Well, now, where does the scale go to? And I looked at it, and it goes down. S1 is minus 121 dBm. And from my old days working on the radios and everything as an engineer, I remember that I believe 121 is the minimum discernible signal for a CW type bandwidth, 1 kilohertz or half a kilohertz, I'm not sure which. So that is, I think, where it came out of. The scale goes from a minimum signal from CW, which they were working on back in the 30s and beyond, up to S9 is 50 microvolts. So that's why it's at 129. Well, that's the signal range. And then it's 129 because the old RS3 599, you could only give a signal to the single digit 129. So now that figures out the whole scale. And I thought I knew everything about it, but now it turns out that's only HF. If you go to VHF, UHF, S9 is 5 microvolts. And that makes it minus 93 dBm. And I have no idea what that is. Now you know more about, and of course, you can't rely on your engineers there. At most, they're calibrated with 50 microvolts at S9 and everything else, who knows what. Okay, back to you, Steve. WA7 Cold Duck.
All right, thank you, Jim. Much appreciated. Next up, Whiskey Bravo 6, November Golf Star. Good morning, Richard. Well, thank you for doing so. I appreciate that. We'll signal and call you in the correct speed. Whiskey Bravo 6, November, Pop-Up Mike. Good morning, Rick.
We're expecting a little more rain. We got some yesterday. Boy, did it come down. We had winter thunderstorms the last week, and that was all good. So, good thing is I don't need to water the garden, and I did plant a bunch of seeds ahead of time. The thing is I don't need to water the garden before the first rain showers. I plant a bunch of seeds ahead of time. The thing is I don't need to water the garden before the first rain showers. I plant a bunch of seeds ahead of time. Last night, or towards the evening there, And this morning I was out on my usual walk there, and I heard the steam whistle from the train there. So several times while I was walking, and there's supposed to be a big deal here today, the 10th, which is today and the 11th. So we're looking forward to going down and taking a look at the big boy steam train locomotive. There's not much more. We'll catch you on the 73 route. KE7 RTV, WA6 ANEA. We'll call you on the 73 round. See you. Thank you, Brian, and I appreciate you being here. When we get from Nevada and Oregon and so forth, I'm going to take another session before we get started. So if you're waiting, just
watching Artemis come down. Fingers crossed for those folks for sure. As many of you probably know, the heat shield does have a known issue, so they are doing a deeper, more rapid reentry than usual instead of kind of skipping across the atmosphere a few times to slow down. So everybody keep your fingers crossed. And for anybody who hasn't seen it, look up the new Artemis pictures of the Apollo 11 landing site. Absolutely awesome, man. I mean, you can see the lunar module. You can see Old Glory. I mean, it's awesome picture. Check it out. Well, with that, Steve, really I'm going to makes me happy. 73. Bank conditions suck, and I'm going to try to get a little bike ride in before the rain closes in. So everybody have a great one, and we'll catch you all again tomorrow. KK6 RPX, back to KE7 RTV.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. Much appreciated. 7-3. November 7, Tango Sierra, Quebec. Good morning, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Is there anyone else out there from California or Idaho that I did not call? Check in for California, Idaho. If I haven't called you, come now. Okay, nothing heard. Montana, Nevada, Wyoming. I have Fox Alpha, Whiskey Echo, Golf Mike, and Yankee Delta Papa. Any other check-ins? Come now. Okay, then we'll just, I thought I heard BRD. I'll put him out there. Kilo Fox 7, Fox Alpha. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning, Steve. KF7FA, Reno, Nevada. Got a little rain this morning. 46 degrees. Had a great day on the golf course yesterday, and that's why I had to get out of there, Steve, yesterday. Anyway, good to hear everybody that I can hear this morning. It is a little rough, but I'll be one and done, and carry on, young man. RTV, KF7FA.
All right, thank you, sir. And 7-3. Have a good one today. Alpha Bravo 7, Whiskey Echo. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning, Steve. Everyone on the net. It's about, like Larry said, about 46 degrees here. And forecast going up to 57. Forecast is for a little rain today, although I'm seeing blue sky and the sun shining right at the moment. But that can change. Yeah, the propagation is kind of strange today. The KP index is only 2, and the X-ray flux is down in the B range. So it's one of those interesting days. I'd never heard of or used the Lamont, Alberta SDR, so thank you for whoever mentioned that. I got that running and listened on it a little bit. Let's see. I will stay around for the 7-3 round, Steve, and turn it back to you. This is Phil in Reno, Alpha Bravo 7, Whiskey Echo.
All right, thank you, Phil. And we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo Golf 7, Golf Mike. Good morning, John. Kilo Golf 7, Golf Mike. Are you there, John? How about November 6th, Yankee Delta Papa? Good morning, Rick.
KE7RTV in the group, N6YDP. Yeah, a little tough conditions, but we always make it work. You guys always help with the relays and things like that. So, anyway, let's see. I got rid of an old Jeep. I'm looking for a new Jeep. Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of rain, about the same temperature, 46, 47 degrees. Looks like we get rain in a couple hours. But, hey, thanks for pulling me in, guys. Appreciate it. N6YDP.
All right, Rick, thanks for being here, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo 9, Bravo Romeo Delta. Good morning, Dan. How about with Whiskey 7, Charlie Papa Tango? Good morning, Jim.
So he won't be on there. Anyway, KE7RTV, W7CPT from another sunny Hamilton this morning. Although we do have some high clouds rolling through, but not too bad. We're supposed to get up to about 66 today, so it should be another postcard day up here. At any rate, not much going on. This morning, went to Missoula yesterday. Got a couple errands ran that I need to get done. Changing, making sure that all fish and game and all that stuff had my residency changed and that whole 9 yards. So that was all successful, and made a stop at Harbor Freight, and then and then headed back home. So successful trip there. At any rate, that's about all from here. I'll try to hang around, help if I can, with the 7 Charlie Papa Tango. Back to net.
All right, thank you, Jim. Appreciate you being here. Were there any other check-ins? Anybody I did not call for Montana, Nevada, Wyoming? Check-ins come now. Okay, how about Kilo Mike 7, Delta Echo Charlie, Mrs. J. Good morning.
Morning, and boy, from static and static, as a neophyte, I sure am learning about propagation and the ionosphere. Direct didn't do anything, but it's coming in now, and the SDR, Utah wasn't doing too well either. So anyway, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody can hear, although I'm not profound in whatever I'm saying. So it's a morning where I'm going to go make food for Jay, a dessert that's gluten-free and dairy-free, and then I'm going to make a big tater tot casserole for the men's breakfast tomorrow morning. So that's where I'm off to. Back to net at KE7RTV. This is Kilo Mike 7 Delta Echo Charlie.
All righty, Mr. J. Thank you. I think you're signing, but I'll call you.
Kilo Alpha 7, Papa Whiskey November. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Steve. KE7RTV. KE7PWN. Let me turn this SDR off. I got to change the SDRs off there. Well, boy, I had to turn them on there to hear Jim this morning. It's weird, but the signals are coming up. Don, the elder, I don't know if he's listening or not, but he was over F9 up here, and so was RPX. They was up, both of them up there. But Preston is down, but the Utah... yard's working great now, so I'm hearing just about everybody on in. Anyway, well, yesterday I did take the truck in, and I guess they're still working on it. I haven't heard them about it. Called me up and say, hey, your truck's ready, so I did get a little yard work done yesterday. I re-raked the moss that I peeled the other day, then fixed it up with the mower, and but I didn't get all the lawn mowed, so my truck's got the gas in it for the lawnmower, and can't get any gas until I get my truck back. Anyway, we'll see what happens today. Hope I get it back. Not much going on today. Just kind of putz around here. Probably just maybe do a little yard work. It's 51 degrees out there. It's supposed to get up to 71. It's slightly cloudy, but humidity is up pretty high. But they prefer to have some showers this afternoon maybe, so we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, I'll stick around for the 73 round, Steve, and the signals are great. You're coming in good on Half Moon Bay there now. You couldn't hear you before. So back to you. KE7RTV, KE7PWN. Take it away.
All right, Ben. Thank you very much, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo 9, Charlie, Zulu, India. Good morning, Jay.
KE7RTV in the group, K9CZI. Not much else going on here. I'm starting to
bandwidth
reassemble the
mechanism in the old SX28, and that may be an absolute nightmare here. Fortunately, I've got a spare switch, so I can look at the switch and then look at the one inside and kind of see where the little wafers are and what position everything's in. But this is going to be an absolute nightmare. This morning was interesting propagation. It was a good lesson for Shelby. You could kind of see what happens sometimes and how quickly it can change. It was quite amazing. At the start of the net, we absolutely heard nothing. Now we can hear you quite well, both direct and in Utah. So it's interesting. Yesterday, a little bit of my cleanup project. I got rid of about 20 or so technical books. Took them down. The fellow that we gave them to at the was very, very happy to get them. I think he figured he could make a few bucks on them, and I was just happy to see them go to a good home. I didn't want to have them go to the landfill. So that's the status there. Back to you, Steve. K9 Charlie Zulu India.
All right, Jay, thank you. I've got a whole shelf of technical books here, and I'm like you. I don't want to see them destroyed, but I don't know what to do with them either. Anyway, thank you, Jay. We'll call you on the 7-3 round. Kilo 7, Uniform Zulu Lima. Good morning, Leon.
Yeah, good morning, Steve, and the rest of the net. Hopefully I'm being heard. Sounds like I might be making Utah at least a little bit. Anyway, Yeah, we had some thunderstorms and a power outage yesterday for about an hour, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't get out here any later because my Linux machine isn't the fastest to boot up. But I got there. Yeah, rough start this morning, just not hearing. I tried to pull up the Half Moon Bay, and the interference was so strong, there was just no way I could pick out anything. I had to bail on that one, so I could have to use that. That's the story here. And yeah, work on the car. Actually, I think I'm going to work in the house some today. It has kind of been neglected. I got a couple projects. I got parts for to work in there, so maybe water the plants I got, but I think that's going to be it as far as the plants today. Anyway, back to you, Steve. K7RTV, KK7UZL.
All right, Leon. Thank you very much, and we'll call you on a 7-3 round. Kilo 7, Kilo Romeo Tango. Good morning, Curtis.
Hey, good morning, Steve. Good morning, early birders. Curtis. K7 Cherokee, running barefoot here in Buckley, Washington. The lowest point was 40, the highest supposed to be 70, and it went from very little chance of rain to 55%. I don't know what today's going to do. I can't remember what the temperature was yesterday either. But anyway, it was a nice day yesterday, but what rain's coming in? Basically, we got rain coming in for several days, it looks like. Yeah, I hope I didn't step on anybody trying to check in, because I checked in, and John asked to check in, so I checked in again. Then you and John both stopped at the same time after we tried checking in, so you guys separated each other, and I couldn't hear what was going on at all. And so I never got confirmation, and then my internet went out. It's like bad timing. So that took a while to get back up. And anyway, but it was interesting. I like it was a little challenging. I think it's more fun in a way. So let's see what else going on here today. Well, we go up to the Buckley Senior Center tonight for soup night. And I don't know, different group puts it on every month. It's all free, and you used to see a bunch of school teachers there and stuff. Sadly, most of them have passed away. In fact, just about all of them are gone now. But it's something I started doing a couple of years ago, and friends will be picking me up, and that's what we'll be doing. And it's nice. It's free, like I said. You never know. Sometimes there's only a couple different soup teachers. Other times there'll be 8 different soups, including clam chowder and stuff I really like. And it's all free, guys. Like I said, it's free desserts. And the women from the CSR usually make the desserts. So it's a lot of fun, actually. I look forward to it. I wish I'd get more friends involved. Anyway, Steve, I'm going to hand it back to you. And I see signals have picked up. But I was reading you direct on the radio better than the SDR when I first started. Kilo 7 Romeo Tango Victor. This is Kilo 7 Kilo Romeo Tango. Tango. I can't believe I said that. Back to you, Steve.
All right, thank you, Curtis, and we'll call you on the 7-3 round. Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo. Good morning, John.
Yeah, good morning, Steve, and good morning to the net. This is John, Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo in Chelan, where it is now 45 degrees, clear skies, going to 66. Yeah, propagation started to improve about 40 past, and now it's back up to what I'm normally hearing, especially from you, Steve. You're up real strong signal direct and good on the SDR. With regard to Jim's comments on the S-meters, that was an interesting article in QST this last month. But I guess for me, with a FT9 or 901 Alpha, the S-meter reading is really, it's immaterial because I can adjust what the S-meter is saying by adjusting the RF gain, and that is true for a lot of modern receivers. That said, I will send it back to you, and I'll try to be here for 7-3 round. Back to you, Steve.
All right, John, thank you, and I'll call you on the 7-3. You're strong, direct, and on Web SDR now, John, so you're coming in quite well. Next up, Alpha India 7, Papa Lima. Good morning, Bill. I heard Bill in there. Are you there, Bill? How about Alpha Bravo 9, Golf Yankee? Okay, Whiskey 6, Bravo Whiskey Sierra. Good morning, Al.
Good morning, Steve, to you and everybody else on the net. Well, very interesting signals this morning, that's for sure. When you started the net, you were coming in on the radio S9, even a little more, but been bouncing around a little bit, but right at S9, so very good. So John, there up in Washington, was he was coming in quite well, but now everything is kind of changed back to normal, I guess. Now I'm probably just dropped down on the radio, but as usual, and kicking in on the Utah SDR. I don't fool around with the other ones, but anyway, otherwise we had, what do we have here, 35 degrees this morning, I think it was like that, about 36 degrees. Right now we've got about 48, kind of steady here. It's kind of hazy out there, and we're supposed to get some rain after 5 o'clock, I guess, this afternoon, so that's kind of the situation here. So anyway, otherwise, not too much else. It was just very, very interesting, the signals coming in and how it changed and so forth. And so today, I'm going to be one and done because I'm going to get out. It's 48 degrees, but I'm going to get outside on the flat top griddle and cook up some eggs and hash browns and some sausage this morning. So we'll have kind of a late breakfast here in Durango, Colorado. So with that, 73. Thanks for doing the net, Steve, with a tough time to do it. KE7RCV, W6BWS.
All righty, Al. Thank you, and very good. Have a good day and enjoy your breakfast. And 7-3. Thanks for checking in. This is Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor, Steve in Sparks, Nevada. This is the Early Bird Net. Any other check-ins? Come now. Okay, I think somebody was in there. Check-in for the Early Bird Net. Come now. I got you, John. I called you, but maybe you didn't hear me then. Kilo Golf 7, Golf Mike. Any other check-ins? Anyone, anywhere for the Early Bird Net? Come now. Check-ins for the Early Bird Net. Any station, anywhere. Come now. Okay, let's get going. Kilo Golf 7, Golf Mike. Over to you, John.
K7RTV, Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. I just turned the radio on a few minutes ago, waiting for the second round here. Good morning. I can't hear anyone on the radio except you, my friend. If it ain't on the radio, it ain't radio, I guess. Anyway, the SDR is coming in okay, I guess. I can kind of see myself there. Yeah, there I am. Anyway, nothing much to report. They are broadcasting the whole opera from Berlin. Not staged with all the people in costume, just the characters up in the row and on the front stage there in front of the orchestra. But they're going to play the whole thing at Siegfried. No, not Siegfried. It's the Das Rheingold, the first of the four Wagner operas about the Ring of the Nibelung, they call it in German. And it's going to be about 3 hours long, so don't know if I'll sit through the whole thing, but we'll give it a try. Anyway, back to you there, Steve. Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike.
All right, John, thank you, and I'll call you on the 7-3 round. Any other check-ins, any station, anywhere? Okay, let's start the 7-3 round, everyone. First up, Victor Oscar 7, Delta Lima Charlie. Over to you, Mark.
Hey, thank you very much there, Steve. This is Victor Alpha 7 Delta Lima Charlie. Hey, into the net comes, and now I can hear you really good on Utah and even direct. It took its time, but the band did come around, but came around a bit too late. Anyway, I'm going to stick around right to the end, as I always do. Thanks for being there, Steve. Despite these conditions, you did a wonderful job. 73 to you, 73 to everybody. Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor, Victor Alpha 7, Delta Lima Charlie.
All right, thank you very much, Mark. It does my heart good to know you're out there to the bitter end, and it does. Whiskey 0, Romeo, Sierra Romeo. Over to you, Mike.
Yeah, W0RSR. Signals certainly have, or propagation certainly has changed. I got a copying Mark. Usually don't hear him quite so well direct, but he's a good copy in the radio today, so definitely different kinds of propagation thrown at us this morning. Anyway, we're looking forward to a nice warm day here again, and then maybe some cooler temperatures later in the weekend, and we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, 73 all. Hope everybody has a great Friday. We'll look for everybody with Rick tomorrow. KE7RTV, W0RSR.
Okay, Mike, thank you, and very, very pleased that you stuck around, and 7-3, my friend. Whiskey Hotel 7, Cold Duck. Over to you, Jim.
Oh, good morning, Steve. Well, we'll just have to wait and see how the day goes, but right now it looks pretty good. But I suspect we're going to get some rain. I just hope that tomorrow until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon is dry. Nothing like being at a parade in the rain. Okay, 73 is Aloha, quack, quack. See you tomorrow. W87 Cold Up.
All right, quack, quack, my friend. Whiskey Bravo 6, November Golf Charlie. Good morning, Richard. 7-3 round.
Good morning again, Steve, and good morning again to the net. So you can hear me. And yeah, your signal came up, but not a whole heck of a lot. So anyway, 7-3. Everybody have a good Friday and a good weekend. KE7RTV, WB6NGC.
All right, thank you very much, Richard. 7-3. Whiskey After 6, November I'm sorry, stand by. Whiskey Bravo 6, November Papa Mike. Over to you, Rick.
All right, Steve, very good. Well, the sun is coming out. Some of the stations are picking up, and some of them are getting worse. So, 73 all. I should see you all tomorrow. WB6NPM, back to net.
All right, thanks, Rick. 7-3. Whiskey After 6, November Echo Alpha. Back to you, Bob.
Yeah, good morning again, everybody. KE7RTV, WA6NEA. We picked up a little bit of rain since the last time I talked on here, and then it left again, and then the sun came out. So that's the way it's going to be today. Kind of scattered showers, I think. So anyway, getting ready to go down and take a look at the big boy there and see what's going on there. They're making a big to-do about it, and plus it's right next to where I used to work, so I'll probably run into some people that I used to work with there. So it should be a good day, and then out to the lake as usual if I can find a break between the thunderstorms there. I don't swim during lightning. I'll swim during rain, but not during lightning. Anyway, have a good day, everyone. KE7RTV, WA6NEA.
All right, thank you, Bob. 7-3. Appreciate you being here. Kilo 6, Golf Bravo Whiskey. Back to you, Brian.
Well, Steve, that was a tough net today, but we did get through it. Thanks so much for hosting it. And, of course, your signals are coming in here fine now. Figures, right? Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow for more fun and adventure. K6, GBW.
All right, thank you, Brian, and 7-3. Have a good one. November 7, Tango Sierra, Quebec. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you, Steve. N7TSU here. Well, we are overcast and rainy, so that's great. I'm really enjoying the rain. And next Saturday is the Valley of the Moon Amateur Radio Club Jam Fest and Amp Swap. So if you're in the area, stop by. Anyway, with that, I'll send it back to you, Steve.
thank you, Joe. It's nice to have you on board, and thanks for sticking around. 7-3. Alpha Bravo 7, Whiskey Echo. Back to you, Phil.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for doing the net today under some trying conditions. And I hope everyone has a great day. Look forward to checking in tomorrow. This is Alpha Bravo 7, Whiskey Echo.
All right, thank you, Phil. 7-3. November 6th, Yankee Delta Papa. Back to you, Rick.
Hey, Roger, Steve. Hey, appreciate the net. We made it work. Everyone have a great day, and remember, be good to each other. N6YDP, back to Master Net Control.
There you go. Thank you, sir. 7-3. Kilo Alpha 7, Delta Echo Kilo Mike 7, Delta Echo Charlie, if you're there, Mrs. J.
I'm here, Steve, at KE7RTV. And a neophyte I am, I sure saw your relay work this morning. Thank you so much, Steve, for taking the net and getting it working despite that we didn't hear the whole beginning. So back to you, Steve, at KE7RTV. This is KM7DEC.
Well, thank you, Mrs. J, and it's a pleasure having you on board. 7-3. Kilo Alpha 7, Papa Whiskey November. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Steve. KE7RTV, KE7PWN. Well, you know, things are really getting better now. When I first heard you, I had to use Lamont, and you were weak on it, but now I'm down to one SDR. That makes it great. I don't have to switch back and forth there. Anyway, 7-3 there, buddy. I hope you all have a great day. We're going to get a little rain also here, so we'll probably not, but not until this afternoon. Anyway, take it back to you, Steve. KE7RTV, KE7PWN. 7-3, my friend. Take it away.
All right. Thank you, Ben, and 7-3 to you. Have a good one. Let's see. Where are we? Kilo 7, Uniform Zulu Lima. Back to you, Leon.
Okay, Steve, yeah, I was listening. I still don't hear anything on the radio, but, you know, that's kind of the way it goes. At least you're coming in good on Utah there. So, anyway, enjoyed the net. Everybody have a great Friday, and we'll get together when we can, and we'll persevere. Back to you, Steve. 7-3 all, KK7, UZL.
All righty. Thank you very much, Leon, and 7-3. Kilo 7, Kilo Romeo Tango. Back to you, Curtis.
Okay, Steve. By the way, you're hitting me at S7 now, direct, of course. So, yeah, what an improvement. Anyway, I don't have really anything to add. I'm just beginning my exercises. I fell way behind on that. Wife called right at 7:31. Right, and she knows not to call during the net. Oh, well, I guess I have to let it go. I'm kidding. But, yeah, anyway. So, 7-3 to all. Thanks for doing it, Steve, as always. Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor. This is Kilo 7, Kilo Romeo Tango, back to net control.
All right, Curtis, thank you, and 7-3. Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo. Back to you, John.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. It was a rough net today. At least it started off pretty rough. I'll just say 7-3 all. I think you may have missed Kilo 9, Charlie Zulu India on the 7-3 round. So anyway, 7-3 all, and I'll be on frequency tomorrow. Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo, clear. Frequency tomorrow. Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo, clear.
Thanks, John. 7-3.
Frequency tomorrow. Alpha Golf 7 Echo Romeo, clear.
Thanks, John. 7-3.
TV in the group, K9CZI. No problem, Steve. I don't have a whole lot here for the second go-around anyway, but I managed to get 3 wires soldered on the RF deck bandwidth switch, and I got about 8 or 10 more to go, and I'm not at all sure where they go, so this is going to be a little bit of a research project. So we'll keep poking away at it, and hopefully it'll be a good day to do this kind of stuff, because it's overcast and gloomy and rainy, and we'll just kind of sit around here and poke around in the shop and see if we can get this old dog closer to being functional again. That's about it from here. Back to you, Steve. K9 Charlie Zulu India.
All right, Jay, thanks. Thanks for hanging in there, too. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Thank you all for hanging in there. That's very much appreciated. By my count, and I can barely read my page the way I scratched around on it, but 23 check-ins. Most of you stuck around, too. Kilo Golf 7 Golf Mike. Over to you, John.
Heading in this direction a little bit later, like around noontime, so I guess I'll be taking precautions here. Anyway, that's about it. Send it back to you, and that's you there, my friend. Back to you. And Jen's here, but we got 7 Golf Mike.
All right, John, thank you, and enjoyed the opera and 7-3. Any other check-ins, any station, anywhere, anyone I might have missed? If you want to talk, I'll stand by. So give me your call sign and standing by.
57 Charlie Papa Tango.
Over to you, Jim. I think I did it twice. Go ahead, take a turn. Whiskey 7, Charlie Papa Tango.
I was out with Brooks anyway, so worked out good fun. Anyway, I hope everybody makes it a great Friday, and hopefully catch you over the weekend. Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango. Over the weekend, Whiskey 7 Charlie Papa Tango, 7-3 all. Thanks for hanging out there and hanging in.
All right. Any other check-ins? Anyone, anywhere, any other comments, anything? Standing by. Well, I think that's, we ought to close it today, so thank you all. Whiskey Bravo 6 in November, Papa Mike will be net control, and I'll be back on Sunday, as always, Lord willing. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. And 7-3 for the early bird net. This is Kilo Echo 7, Romeo Tango Victor, Steve in Sparks, Nevada. 7-3 for me, and clear and QRT.
for 3 days. So that's what's going on with me. Over to you, Jim. The House Breakfast, W0TNV, K7POL.
Bright sunny day. A little on the cool side today. It's 48.6. And only going to get up into the mid-60s. So, not as warm today. Anyway, there's one guy missing. I know he had a medical appointment this morning, so apparently he decided not to come to breakfast before it. So, there's the 4 of us this morning. And I guess with that, I'll turn over to you, Gordon. K1VHR W0TNV.
Oh, very good, Jim. W0TNV K1VHR. Not bad signal in here. I'm copying you direct here, Jim.
You're 7 to an 8, and Bob, you're 10/9, so conditions are unique. I would like you to listen to my audio. I did some more work on RF isolation on the speaker system on the Flex, so I was just wondering if you noticed the buzzing or anything like that, as you did before. So anyway, our trip to Nevada is put off for a week because of rain and snow in the mountains. We keep forgetting that it's winter at 8,000 feet, so we can't cross the Sierras yet. But we'll do that next week. It's supposed to be fairly decent weather. So that's about all that's here. So not much is going on. So I will just pass it off to you, Bob. And again, you've got a great signal in today. Easily 10/9. So K7POF, K1VHR.
K1VHR group, K7POF. Well, last time I looked, I saw Dallas something like that. I guess they're going to go to Dallas this morning. That is a Wyoming group or Idaho group or something like that up there. HTCL is typically about 50 done with it. Going north, that is, not north and south. Well, Jim, you're pretty solid 7. VHR is 9 to 9 plus. So conditions are fairly normal today. Well, there was one day last week that it was really, really bad. I had to use the SDR for Jim. But it wasn't anything wrong with Jim's signal. It was the noise here. The noise on all antennas was roughly 15 dB stronger than usual. Jim's signal was pretty normal, but unfortunately 15 dB was the signal to noise ratio that it wasn't fair. That 15 dB killed it. I could hear it, but I could have stopped it if I had to, but the SDR was easier. And yeah, you told me about your trip yesterday. Yeah, Jim was here yesterday as well. And